All right, good morning, you guys. I'm sitting here getting ready to head into work, but I just want to leave you guys with a little something before I do. Um, and my admonishment to you guys is to do is what I call do real work, and I think I kind of talked about this maybe a little while ago, maybe even a couple of days ago, but or a couple of videos ago, because I don't even know when I'm going to post this. But speaking with one of my mentors, Mason West, man, you know, one of the things that he's really done that has kind of taken myself and taken me and what I do to the next level is that he challenged me, and this really goes to all of those who are seeking to be people who are encouragers, empowerers, motivators, or what have you. One of the things that he implored that I do was that instead of just going and speaking at different places, different venues, or what have you, he said that I will have more impact and I will have more influence when I develop uh, things that are going to have a long-lasting effect. When I do the real groundwork. So instead of just going and speaking and just motivating some folks, if I can implement a strategy and give them a strategy as to how they can complete something. If I can go and say, all right, go into a school and say, this is the specific problem that you guys have. This is how, this is, here's more than just me now motivating you, to solve that problem. But here's actually a strategy or here's actually a possible solution for that problem. Which means that, and when I say do real work, that means that now I have to do some level of research. That means I have to actually sit down and develop, okay, these are the different steps. This is the order to the steps that you need. This is here a full package. This is a system, is another word that I can use, that you can take now and implement at your institution and find success in solving whatever problem it is that you have. So I say that to say don't get caught. Sometimes you might get caught up in the glitz and the glamour of what you see other people doing, and that's the difficulty with social media, because social media makes it very easy for you to simply show everybody the nice parts of everything, right? The shine when you on stage and the bright lights are on. But what you miss out with social media is that for those who are on the scene, for those who are doing big things, so to speak, there's a lot of hard work that you don't necessarily even feel like doing all the time. And so I just want to admonish you, whatever your career path is, whatever it is that you seek to accomplish, I want to admonish you to do the real work, to do the groundwork. Do you have to go to school for it? Do you maybe have to take a class for it? Do you need to learn how to network for it? What is it that you must do? What is it that you must learn in order to be effective in the way that you would really like to be effective? And so I just wanted to admonish you guys with that. I didn't want to leave you guys with a long video or what have you. Especially within the urban communities too. In the urban community, sometimes we get caught up in the glitz and glamour. A lot of the music that we listen to, a lot of the hip hop artists would make you think. It would seem as if, life is all about partying. Life is all about. You would think that people were born at the top and were born living large, so to speak, right? But no, there's nobody that, even if I don't care if you've even been born into affluence, nobody is just living large automatically. There's some level, even if you were given something large, you still have to work to maintain it. So bringing that back to what I'm trying to admonish you guys to do. Some of you guys are doing some nice things. You're starting businesses. You've made it to college now. You're not in high school now. You've made it to college, but don't get so caught up in the aspect of what you're doing that kind of looks nice. That looks nice. It's nice for people to hear it and for people to see it. One of the reasons why I got kicked out of law school is because as much as law school was nice, as much as it looked nice and it sounds nice to say that you're in law school, I did not know yet how to do the real work. I did not know what it took to really be successful. I did not know what it took. I did not know what systems to set in place for myself in order that I could have real success. And I don't want to see that for you guys. So I'm admonishing you guys. It's cool. Enjoy the fun parts of what you're doing, but embrace the parts that might not be as fun. Embrace the aspects of it that's the hard work. Embrace the aspects that require you to do research, that require you to do development, that require you to study, because that is where for instance, when I go and speak to people now, when I was in D.C. speaking to a bunch of, I was at an event where there were mad young adults at this event, and I'm talking about these are professionals, these are people who are profound, who are doing it big, and maybe in the past, I might have just told them that I'm a motivational speaker, but now when I speak to them, I'm able to talk about, and when I was at this particular event, and I told them some of the work that I was doing, some of the programs that I'm implementing for Baltimore, some of the things that I'm working on in DC, some of the things that I'm working on in New York, some programs that I'm actually developing, curriculums that I'm developing, exactly how it is that I want to impact particular problems within our community, and the strategy that I'm using to impact those problems, and showing them how other things, what I'm working on will actually be a solution not only to this particular problem, but because it's going to impact this particular problem, it will also impact these other problems which are connected also, right? So now that I'm able to tie these things in, and I'm doing some real work, it's connecting me to people that I never thought I would be connected to, right? It's like the things that I'm doing are just so much different. So this video has been long enough. I just wanted to hit you guys with that real quick before I walked into the job, all right? Y'all be good. Peace.